everyone, this is Karen with Grace B Creations. How are you? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I haven't done a live since Monday. I haven't done a video since since Monday's live. I've missed you all. I've had a very long week this week, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm doing a video today and tomorrow, so sometimes it's okay that, I can't jump on and do a video. I had a major headache yesterday, and I had a busy week this week, but I am happy to be doing a video with you guys today. I have an awesome project to share with you all. I made this beautiful open pocket tag. I was playing with some paper again, like I do, and I decided to do a double, like a fold over into a tag, and then it opens up into a really pretty pocket. And you put like the flowers inside, and it looks so cute. You got two pockets here. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make this. And it's easy, and it's perfect for your junk journal. I love it. I think it's a great piece for any journal, whether it's slim or you have a regular size journal. It's good for, you can even make this as a tag topper for your junk journal as well. So you can do many different things with this. So I'm going to show you how. I'm really excited about it. So what you're going to need is any 8.5 by 11 regular size paper printed. You want to print on the design that you want. You can do it double-sided. I didn't because I didn't think of it. And so I'm just going to add this to the center of it. I already printed this up. So I don't know why I didn't double print it. I was printing up some paper and I thought, oops, I didn't print the inner part. So if you want to make it easier on yourself, you're going to want to double print so that you have something on the inside, okay? Or if you want to do it just like me, then you can go ahead and add a thinner paper to the inside. Either way, it works. So I'm going to decide which one I want to do. So what I did is I printed up an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I folded it the long way. And we're going to trim it. So I'm going to choose which one I'm going to work with. I think I'm going with this one. I absolutely love the look of this one. So I'll put those aside. And I'm going to begin. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So you're going to fold it in half. Now you're not going to want to keep it the same length. You're going to want to shorten it up. Depending on how long you want your tag, you don't have to cut it the same size as I do. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut mine. So I'm cutting my tag. Let me see. This is 8.5 by 11, so I'm cutting it to, let me see. I'm cutting mine at about 9.5. Okay, so 9.5. Yeah, 9.5. Trimming off that much. So I'm just taking off about that much. Let me just make sure that's straight. For some reason that didn't look straight. And then it's better. Okay. So like I said, you don't have to have it cut the same size. And when I made this one here, when I was playing around with some paper, I thought to myself, oh, I cut the tag and I can keep the bottom part that I cut off as a little like open pocket too. So that's not what I'm doing in this project, but that's something you can do. Like you can keep this bottom part and like keep it and like add it somewhere, if you want to just do a little pocket or whatnot, but that's for another project. I'm just going to keep it as it is like that. So that's your size. Let me see. All right. The next step you're going to do is you're going to make it into a tag. Now, for me, the easiest way for me to have it, it's risky because you don't want it to get bent, But what I do is I always just slightly bend it, because you're going to want to cut the top of the tag the same size. So I usually just bend it very lightly. I don't crease it. And I just go to the very top and I just snip my tag. So that's going to be my tag topper, just like that. Usually it ends up the same. Yep. Just like slightly bend it, just so it's touching, and you snip it really quick, and then you just bring it back and you just go like that. Some people like to cut one side and then tape the other, tape the other part and then trim it. That never works for me. It always ends up being the wrong size when I do that. So I just like to just bend it, snip it, and then just kind of fix the cardstock after that. It always works for me. And so I like the kind of tags that have like the angle. I don't like the deep, the deep angles. I like the little wide angles. That's how I like my tags to look, a lot of them. All right, so you're going to do that step first. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to line the inside. If you haven't double printed, if you have yours double printed, you don't have to worry about this step. I was just too lazy to go and print up another double-sided paper because I didn't want to look for the paper that I wanted to use again, because I forget where I downloaded it from. And I'm like, forget it, I'm just going to line it. So, doesn't matter, I'm just going to place this over the top just so enough of the book writing is showing. It helps if I get it on the tag. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm working right on my lace. Hold on. I have got to get better about that. It's just so pretty, I hate to cover it. Oops, hold on. Get my longer one. All right. My desk is a mess, but I don't care because, are you kidding me? Is that thunder? What is it with me doing a video and it's always thundering and lightning out? Let me tell you, I love weather, and you guys all know that, okay? You know I love weather, but this morning, when I went out to go to my therapy session, I had to leave really early this morning. We had a major storm. I was getting gas and a bolt of lightning hit right behind the gas station. I just about came out of my skin. I love weather, and you guys know that, but it scared the goober out of me. So the fact that it's thundering and lightning right now, I'm not having it. I am doing my video. All right. What did I do? I did not glue that right. I got all this paper to work with and I got it off the tag. Okay, let me try this again. All right, that's better. Oh my gosh, what in the world? How am I not covering this? What is wrong with me? What am I doing? Why am I not? Maybe I should just do it this way, that we can see. Oh, I know why. It's the same exact width. That's why. All right. Okay, now we got it. There we go. Don't mind me. Hopefully you'll be smart and you'll double print your page, so you won't have to do this step. All right, so now I'm going to glue that down, and we're going to fold it like that. I have my crease, and now I'm going to go ahead and trim off the edges. So like I was saying, I left this morning really early in the storm. Oh my goodness, it was downpouring. The lightning was incredible, and it scared me. Let me tell you, it was like one of those things where you saw the flash, and it was like instant. Okay, it's been storming a lot here, and normally I don't mind it. I just don't like it storming when I'm doing a video because sometimes we have brownouts when we have storms. And if that happens, then I don't know where my video is going to end. And okay, so there's the inside of my tag. Let me trim this a little bit more. Okay, so there's the inside of my tag. And here's the front. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the hole on the top, but I'm only going to make the hole on the front part. I'm not going to go through both. Okay, we're only making it a tag for the front. Hold on, let me just glue this a little more here. Okay, so I'm going to grab my punch, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a hole right there on the top. I like to make it a little bit wider because I use the wider eyelet. I'm just going to go like this. Alright, so now I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it the same exact way. I don't want two tags exactly the same, so now I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to use for lace. So let me see. I'm going to play around with a few pieces of lace. Now with this one, I did a pink underneath the white. And so now this is really pretty. I really want to do like, I like this, but oh, you know what? I should have done the eyelet. I did it again. I should have done the hole after, not before, because the lace is going to go over. It's all right. I'll just, the hole's already there. It's already good. I'll know where it is. I'll just reinforce it again. Let me see. I like this a lot, but I want to put another piece over it. But I'm not sure. Let me just try a couple of things. I want to double it up like I did with the first one because it was really pretty. I don't like that. Let me see. All right, I thought about this, but this is different. I could do this one. This is really pretty. This is from Esme's collection. She just got finished doing a sale. I don't know if you guys saw over on my Facebook group. I posted that she was having a sale. She had beautiful lace for sale today, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to know how much I spent. All right, but I want to put an accent color underneath that. Do I want to do pink again? Or do I want to just maybe put like that underneath? I'm just going to play with some different combinations. So I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I hope you really enjoyed the live. Everybody was so kind. I had such a good time. That actually looks really good. I like the accent underneath that. Okay, let me use that as an option. The live was so much fun. Everybody was so kind. I love this. This is so pretty. The only thing with this, though, is it's really shabby. Like, this is like some wide lace. Like, I wouldn't, this would cover the whole tag. This is more for a thicker junk journal book. Unless you're going like off the side. No, this is way too wild. That's pretty and all, but that's just not gonna work. Unless I glued it around, but that just wouldn't look right. It's pretty though. I'll use it for something, just not this. Let me see. What other pieces do I have? I have... This is pretty too. That's the problem with having too much lace. You can never make a decision what you want. I like the beige look. But that's actually kind of beige. I want to do something a little different. What to do? What to do? This is a little too pink, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's going to be too pink. Yeah, that's too pink. Too bright. I am making a mess, man. I am... What is going on? I'm going to have to do some cleaning. Because I am just... You wouldn't believe what my desk looks like. You know what I could do? I could do some tulle. Well, no, because the tulle doesn't show up unless you really double it up. All right, scratch that. All right, plan B. There's this one. That's pretty too. I could do this. And then... Oh. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay, I'm going to double it up. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece here. I'm going to trim it. All right. I'm going to use that piece. I'm going to wrap it around to the back of the tag. I'm going to have it come out about that much. Now, if you don't have lace, you can use fabric too. Only decorate half the tag because that's the look that we're going for. Ooh, did you hear that thunder? Oh my goodness, please lights, please don't go out. Please don't go out. Or should I do... No. This looks good. I like this. I think I'm going to offset. I think I'm going to offset it so that this comes out the middle of the scallop. Like that. Yeah. That's how I want to do it. Alright, let me cut this. Okay, I'm going to wrap this around as well. So both of them are going to wrap around to the back of the tag. Alright, I got that done. Let me put this over here. I can't believe I'm actually doing a video at, what is it, 5:15 in the afternoon? Yeah, 5:16. Look at that. You guys will be seeing a video before midnight. Okay. I was just really excited to get on video today, guys. I was like so excited. I haven't been on all week. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that. Start off with the front and then I'll work my way around the back. Okay, let me just make sure that this is going to line up right before I glue it down. Right there, right? Yep, okay. All right, then I'm going to flip it over. Onto the other side. Yeah. All right. Don't be shy with the glue. because you want it to stick really well. Okay. Like that. All right. And now we're going to place, down the second piece of lace. Now you can layer this however you want, whatever you have for material. If you don't have lace, then you can use fabric. You can use even use paper. You can like layer your paper. Like if you use a tag and then you want to rip some paper and make like ripped paper on the side and some tissue or something, you can do that as well. Completely your choice. Just decorate half the tag because that's kind of like the style that we're going for. All right, I like how that's right outside the edges of the scallop. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to wrap it around. And these make such pretty pieces for your journal. And you'll see after we're finished with the pockets, you can put like vintage paper in them. You know, like postcards, or you know how you have those real vintage letters, or what are they called? I can't think of the name of it right now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to trim around the tag. Ledgers, that's what I was trying to think of, ledgers. You know, vintage ledgers that you can put inside this tag. That'll be really, really cute. A really good addition into the tag. All right. And then after you trim, you're just going to want to go around and like glue down the edges if you've missed any. And if you want to, and I didn't think of this until now, which I'm surprised I didn't because I'm the pocket queen, you could have like glued this part into a U, and you could have used that as a pocket. You could do that as well. That's another idea. You know, I could have like not glued the center part here and just glued the sides, and you could have used that as a pocket. But the look I'm going for is a layered look to where you have like white lace on top of color. So if you have paper in between that, you kind of lose that look. So what you might want to do is you could always do a U on the bottom part and use that front part as a pocket. You can do that as well, and it won't lose that look. So that's an option too. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. I think I was just focused on the look that I was going for. I didn't think of it. Because you guys know I love pockets. And I'll make anything into a pocket. Just like I'm about to do now. Okay, so next, after you glue down the front, we're going to come back and we're going to reinforce that hole. I don't regret making the hole the first time because it's already there, and that way you don't have to punch so much to go through so many layers with the lace being there. At first I was like, why did I make the hole? Well, no, it's still good that you made it. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my awl and I'm going to just reinforce it. And get that lace out of the way so I can put my ribbon through. Alright, so the next step that you're going to do is I'm going to make the pockets for the inside. Now in the inside of this I used white fabric lace material, and I stitched the inside seam with my sewing machine and I glued the edges. I didn't want to stitch the edge here because I didn't want it showing up on the edge here. It would have looked silly with like stitching just showing here. So I glued the sides and I just stitched the inner part. You can't see it here because it's covered by the lace. So I'm going to do the same with this. But now I have to choose what I want for my pocket. What do I want to use for my pocket this time? Do I want to use this lace? I don't think I'm going to use the same one. I don't like doing, I try not to do the same thing. Like this is what I used before. Isn't that pretty? I don't want to use it for a second tag. So, let me see. What can I do for a pocket? Ah! No. No. Let me see. No. Let me see. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That'd be a really tall pocket. I hate that I'm going to have to cut that off, though, because I don't want to make the pocket too tall. I want it to go about right there, but I lose that beautiful bottom. It's okay. What I'll do is I'll cut it and I'll just save this piece and use it for something else. So it's not like I'm wasting it. So I'm going to trim it right there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue down the sides. You want to get to the edge, the far edge as much as possible so that you have more room for your pocket. Okay. Like that. All right, and then I'm going to take it, I'm going to press it down, and I'm going to quickly trim so it doesn't get stuck. Now I will save this. See, that's that pretty trim there with the decoration on the bottom. I'll use that for something else. All right. Trim off the excess, like that, and there you have your pocket. But it's one pocket, so that's why you want to go sew down the center, or if you can't, what you want to do is you can either hand stitch it, or you can poke like 3 holes and do a ribbon in the center, or you can glue it right down the center. You can just take your glue and go right down the center and create your 2 pockets. I'm going to go and stitch mine really quick off camera. I will be right back so I can show you what the pocket's going to look like. Okay, I am back. I did a very fine stitch down the center. I used my little pink decoration, my pink thread to do that little ribbon decoration that I like to use. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim my stitch. And I know that a lot of you have asked if I can do a tutorial for the sewing machine. That will be coming up in the next coming week. Next week, I'll be moving my camera over so I can show you guys a few tips for the sewing machine. Because I know a lot of you have asked. And I would love to do that. So I'm just trimming the bottom a little bit more because I noticed I didn't trim it that well. Alright, and there you're just going to make sure that these are glued. And there's the 2 pockets for the inside of the tag. So because I stitched that, I have to go and I have to really crease that back down. Like that. Okay? Now we're going to put our ribbon in. And what I'm going to use, you might want to get a button or a charm. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use one of those charms that I got from Temu. I think I'm going to use the book page one this time. The one that I made on camera with you guys. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to get my ribbon first. I think I'm going to use the same ribbon I used in the last one. It's already out. Okay, where is it? I went to go grab it from where it belongs. It's not there, which means it's somewhere on this messy desk. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm using very thin, let me see, what size is this? I think it's 1/8 ribbon. And I'm going to make it long because I like the long ends on it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this through actually. Actually, no. Scratch that. Before you do that, put that aside. I gotta put my eyelet on. I almost forgot. I like to put an eyelet in because I like my tag to be secured. And when I put my ribbon in, I don't want it to rip. So I'm gonna go ahead and add an eyelet. Alright, let me get my awl and just find that hole again. Like that. Okay. There's my hole. Okay, now I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to thread it through. And then I'm going to put this through. I'm going to point the top so it's easier to thread through the pendant charm. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's still too fat. Hold on. It is pouring out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Almost got it, almost got it. Oh my goodness, I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can... Let me try this. Just kind of snip, snippity snip. Alright, this should work. I got it good and small. Alright, which way was I going? I think I'm going to be going this way. I want to make sure I thread it right before... Yeah. You know, there's probably an easy way of doing this. I always choose the long way. There we go. Oh. Tease. There we go. All right. So I'm going to tie my ribbon, my bow, and you can use thick ribbon, thin ribbon, however you want to use it, however kind you want. You can use a double ribbon if you want. Like you can do like the pink and you can add one on top of it, and you can use thick. I love how this looks. I love the long. It's a little too long, so I think I'm just going to trim it up and angle it. That. I always like to have one a little shorter than the other. There we go. Like that. She's so cute. Look at that. Isn't she precious? And then you have the open and you have the pocket. And what I do is I made this little flower thing and I put like a little bit of lace around and I tied it just to put right in the center like that. Look at how cute that is. You place this into your junk journal and you can put like ephemera pieces in there. I don't know if I have any examples. Okay, like say you have like this Paris paper here. Look at that. See the cute little stuff you can put in there? You can fill your junk journal up. You can make a couple of these tags if you want and put them in your book. Right? I got this little piece here. I have this, can that fit? Nope. I'm like, nope, she ain't fitting. Yes, you can even take like a rusted paper clip. I don't suggest putting the rusted paper clip on white lace. I've done that and it makes it look really dirty. Unless that's the look you're going for. Like if you're doing like a, here's some vintage postcards here. Unless you're going for that look, but I would say like you can just layer it up like this with a nice little rusted paper clip. You can put it inside the pocket. Wow, that rain, man, it is coming down. Like that. And there you go. There's your tag. Look at how pretty that is. And there's different ways that you can put this in your journal. I mean, you can glue it down. I don't suggest that because you have the pretty lace on the other side. You can make another pocket inside your journal. Or you can just like glue just the bottom and have it as a page topper. You can tuck it into something. You can I personally would use this as a flip-flop journal topper and just put it right on top and like glue just the bottom part and have that as your opening. But there's so many things you can do with this. You can use it as a flip open. You can like glue, if you want to glue down the back of your tag, what you would do is when you're putting the lace down on the front of the tag, you would just end it right here. You don't put all this here. You can just cut it so that you're not wasting all that fabric. And you can glue down the back part and place it onto your book, and you can use it as a flip open. You can do many different things with it. Many different things. I just like the fact that it's got pockets inside of a tag. I love how I did that. I just love how cute this looks. And you can also like do a little bit of ruffle on the bottom if you wanted there to be like a little bit of a ruffle. A good example of this, let me see, would this work? Yeah, if you wanted like a little bit of like a ruffle on the bottom. Well, no, that's not the look I'm going for. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Okay, here's a good example. I used to love this lace. I used to use this a lot. But if you wanted to like glue that on the bottom, so when you shut it, you have that little bit of ruffle on the bottom. I actually like the way that looks. I'm actually going to do that. I haven't used this in a long time. Hold on, I'm going to actually do that. I like the way that looked. You like something, you just go for it, right? I'm going to go ahead and glue just the bottom, because that looked really pretty when you closed it. Now this lace has always been challenging for me to use because it tries to bunch up while I'm gluing it, so you kind of have to hold it down until it sticks. But I love the way it looks in a journal. I like using this on page ends and like that. Then I'm going to trim it. Trim the, trim the ends like that. Look at that. Isn't that precious? Oh, she's got cute little ends. I love it. And if you didn't want to do the bottom, you can actually take the ends, right? Like if you didn't want to do the bottom and you wanted to do the sides, you can also put ephemera ruffle on the sides. Do one here and do one here, so that when you close it up, it's going to look like this. I'm just giving you guys different options to work with. Like that. See? It'll look like that on the end. I personally like it on the bottom more because I already have something going into the tag. I don't want to put too much busyness here, so I like it on the bottom. It just gives it that little, just enough for it to look dainty and pretty. I love it. I'm definitely going to be adding this into my next journal. Alright guys, well that is my tag pocket and my tag open pocket. I really hope that you liked this tutorial and this little bit of craft with me today. I'm so happy that I was able to do a video with you guys today. So stay tuned. I will be doing a video tomorrow. We're going to be doing the drawing for Monday's Making It Monday. And I've had a lot of people ask me if I plan to do a live on Monday nights. I will be. I will be doing another live on Monday evening. And we will choose out of the jar tomorrow of what we're going to make for Making It Monday. Alright guys, well that's today's video. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. I'm so glad I can get this out before dinner time. So that you guys can not wait all night for my video to come out, but I appreciate you all. Definitely hit that like button Subscribe if you haven't yet. We're almost at that 2,000 mark. I'm getting excited. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, guys.